What's up, YouTubers? It's your girl Shannon from EV and Chill, and in today's video I'm going to share with you details on our Kia EV6's first ever service appointment, and I'm also going to share with you a huge, as Donald Trump would say, a huge update on our Rivian order. So before I get to the Rivian, let's rewind and let's talk about the Kia EV6's first ever service appointment. Okay, so you guys might remember we got this vehicle back in March. It is now June. April, May, June. So we've had this vehicle for like 3 months now. Right now we have 4,115 miles on this baby. Y'all, we have spent a lot of time in these seats. We've gotten to know this vehicle pretty well, and it's gotten to know my booty pretty well. But the first reason we opted to bring the Green Lantern in for service was because there's a safety recall. And y'all, mama don't play when it comes to safety. Safety never takes a holiday, right? Okay, so the safety recall, and I'm going to paraphrase this because I'm driving. I'll stop up here because I'm bringing the EV6 home. But the first reason, and again, paraphrasing this, is basically that there is kind of an issue with the parking brake maybe not working at times. So you could basically have this baby parked and it could potentially roll away. Now, we've never had issues with that happening. However, again, we're not going to test nature. And also, how embarrassing would that be if you had parked your car, you walk into Starbucks, you're placing your order with your barista for your tall, skinny hot chocolate, extra hot light whip. You look out the window and you see your EV6 rolling down the hill through the drive-thru. That'd be super embarrassing. So that's one reason we brought it in. Now, we also brought it in because we're still having issues with Apple CarPlay not working. Okay, hold up, y'all. There is some popo up here. There is a road that is closed. We're gonna take a detour. Look cool, don't look suspicious. Look cool, look cool. Okay. Yeah, that was totally inconspicuous. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, the second reason we brought it in was because we're still having issues with Apple CarPlay. It keeps crashing on us. And I've read in the forums that people who use Android Auto have been having the same thing. So it's not just me, everyone. And people, let's talk about this for a hot second. Y'all, we have wireless charging in the EV6, but to use Apple CarPlay, we have to use these cables still. When I was little, I thought when the year 2022 came along, we'd have flying cars. We'd basically be like the Jetsons. But 2022 is here and we still attached to these things. I don't know why Kia did that, but that's all I'm going to say about that. And the third reason we wanted to bring it in for service was because we wanted to get the TPMS reflashed. Now, you might remember when we owned the Hyundai Ioniq 5, we swapped out the wheels on the EV6. And ever since we had done that, we just have a TPMS warning every time we get in the vehicle. Not a huge deal, but we just wanted to get rid of that warning sign. Now, I tried to reflash it myself, but y'all, when I flashed the Kia, it did not have the same response that my husband does when I flash him. Okay, no, I'm just joking. But I really did try to reflash it myself. I mean, I read the manuals, I Googled it, and y'all, I can't find anything, nothing even in the forums. So if you know how to reflash this baby, please drop it in the comments below. So I did want the professionals to take a look at it. I'll talk about that more in a hot second here. But I was also hoping, lastly, and I'm going to park here for a second. Lastly, I was hoping that they would be able to do a software update. And I was kind of secretly hoping that within that software update, they might be able to do something about the sound quality in this vehicle. Now, this has the Meridian sound system, which, again, I thought was pretty decent quality. I didn't think it was going to be anything awful. However, I've kind of been less than impressed with the sound system here. And I'm not a huge audiophile by any means, but I have noticed that even if I am trying to like fine tune some adjustments for like whatever song I'm listening to, instead of fine tuning like certain parts of the music, it just makes the music louder overall in general. I hope that makes sense. So I was hoping we might be able to get that update done too. Now, I've just picked up the vehicle a few minutes ago, so I haven't had time to like really see if there is a sound quality difference yet. I feel like there is, but I don't know if I feel like that because there really is a difference in the update that they did, or if I'm just really hoping. I'll have to keep you posted on the next video. But one thing I definitely have noticed since picking it up just a little while ago is that Apple CarPlay is already working better. It seems to load faster. It seems to be a little bit more responsive. So that's a definite plus. Now let's look at this together here. This is like the complete sheet of what they have done. And we went to Bald Hill Kia in Warwick, Rhode Island. Big shout out to them. Like, their customer service was on point. I mean, when we rolled in there, they were super nice. They all came out to look at the vehicle. Now, I like to think they're looking at the driver, but I know they're looking at the EV6. They're looking at the wrap job. They were really impressed with the vehicle, and they texted us every so often just to give us updates. I think the car was in the shop for maybe like 2.5 hours. But again, big shout out to them. They were super friendly, really impressed with them. So we'll definitely use them again. And y'all, if you've seen some of my previous videos, you know my family is from Rhode Island. We are living closer to them. And people, this mama is cashing in on that free babysitting. We've missed out on that in the past, but I can guarantee you I am more than gonna make up for it right now. So if you're not taking advantage of that free babysitting, you missing out. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's go over these details here. The first thing they did was a data logic improvement. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but basically the correction they did was they performed an ECU upgrade. So basically, I guess they did a software update, so that's good. The second thing they did was a Kia Customer 360 complimentary multi-point inspection. People, if it is complimentary, it is for me. I like to say, if it's free, it's for me. Literally, you could be handing out like toothpicks, and if it's free, I will take one. Preferably unused toothpicks, right? I mean, I think a year, maybe 2 years ago, my husband and I, we stayed at the Ritz-Carlton for our anniversary. And when you check in, they offer you like complimentary sparkling wine. Now, my husband, he is a little bit more selective as far as what he accepts complimentary wise. Don't worry, I drank his glass for him. But again, if it's complimentary, I will take it. That turn down service, sign me up. I want chocolates on my pillow. But my husband, he will pass on that. He'll turn down the covers himself. Ridiculous. Okay, anyways, so they did the complimentary multi-point inspection. They also took care of the recall. Basically, it says they just performed an ECU upgrade. So again, another software update. Page two is blank. It costs $0, which I would expect. I mean, the car's a few months old. It's still under warranty. So that is everything they did. Now, the only thing they did not do, they did not reflash the TPMS. A little disappointed, but again, it's not a huge deal. All in all though, after owning this vehicle for like a quarter of a year, right? 3 months is like a quarter of a year. I have to say, we are still really impressed with this vehicle. I mean, it is roomy, it's comfortable, it's a really smooth drive, it has like softer suspension, a great road trip vehicle. My biggest fear about this vehicle was the whole like charging situation, relying on third-party charging. But people, I have to say, Electrify America, they really got their shit together. Like, it is really working seamlessly. Charging time is really quick. And this vehicle is rated for 274 miles. We have not had an issue with that, or like ever had an issue like getting low on range. This vehicle has worked out really, really well for our family. Even when we take it on longer trips, I think we're averaging like 3.7 miles per kilowatt hour. And I think that's exactly what the EPA estimated it at. So again, everything about this vehicle is really performing beyond my expectations. And I can't believe I'm saying that because again, this is a Kia, and I never even thought I would own a Kia. So I think that only goes to show, like, props to Kia. You guys have really turned your brand around. I'm really, really amazed at this vehicle. Now that being said, we about to sell this vehicle. What? I know. It is that time, and this leads me into our big news. The Rivian is coming. Yes, Rivian reached out to us. They sent us an email, and we have our expected delivery date. It's going to be like October, November timeframe, which is a whole lot sooner than we were expecting. Now, just a quick recap on the Rivian. We had ordered it in the Rivian Blue with the Ocean Coast interior. It is going to look chef's kiss. It is going to be beautiful. I'm so excited about this. Now, that being said, we did just make a quick change to the configuration. We had ordered it with the 21 wheels. We just swapped them out to the 20-inch all-terrain wheels. Now, I know swapping the wheels out, I think it might lead to like a little bit of range degradation. So yeah, I think swapping out the wheels is going to be a good choice in the long run. I think it'll allow us to do a lot more with the truck, on-road, off-road. I think we'll even be able to take it camping a few times. I do want to try that. Now, I do love me some hotels, people. I am a glamper. However, sometimes mama likes to get a little dirty. So we'll be sure to make a lot of videos there. If you have any ideas of what we can do with it, drop it in the comments below. I know we don't even have the truck, but I'm so excited to have it already. I'm already wondering, should we wrap it? I mean, we chose it in that beautiful Rivian blue, which, let's be real, people, that Rivian blue is going to look so good with my baby blue eyes. However, a wrap is going to make it really pop. And we have a wrap on the Tesla Model Y. We have it in that satin PPF, which looks so good. And we have the Kia wrapped in the British Racing Green, which also looks super fine. I don't know, I'm torn. Would you wrap it? Would you not wrap it? Maybe a satin wrap, maybe a color wrap. Okay, drop me a comment. Let me know what you would do. I still go back and forth on this because again, that blue is so beautiful. All right, but circling back to the Kia, we are going to be selling this baby. So again, we're not selling it immediately. We are going to be trading it in for the Rivian. So we will have the Kia for a little bit longer. We're going to make a lot more videos with it. If there's anything you want to see with the Green Lantern, drop it in the comments below and we'll try to make that happen. But again, just to reiterate, as much as we love the EV6, because again, I think after owning a ton of EVs, I mean, we've owned the Mustang Mach-E, a Tesla Model 3, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, and we've even just test driven a ton of other EVs. I honestly have to say the EV6 is the best non-Tesla EV on the market. Like, I really think so. But I just think that having the Model Y and the Rivian is just going to be a better fit for our family. And hello, I mean, the Model Y and the Rivian, they both do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. We all full show gonna have a race. I think that'll be really fun. So that is it. That is the update with the EV6. That's the update with Rivian. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts below. Would you trade in the EV6 or would you keep the Model Y? I don't know. I'm pretty set on trading in the EV6, but a lot could happen. I mean, we're still a few months away. Okay, well, that's all I've got for now. Also, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It helps our channel to grow. Also, if you've already subscribed, do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up. That's all I've got for now. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.